Hello, I'm Signe Myers-Hovum, and welcome to From My Perspective, a video series that focuses on energy awareness and how we connect to ourselves, each other, and nature. Connections are first and foremost energetic. In this 3-part video series, I want to explore humanity's best unifiers at creating connections. To begin, let's look at sympathy and empathy. Do you know how to distinguish between them? Is one better than the other? If you are not sure, you are not alone. Presently, a search of empathy versus sympathy on the internet produces over 53 million results and growing. This is a lot of people looking for distinctions and guidance, which is actually great because that hopefully means that people are wanting to develop self and social awareness. Sympathy and empathy actually have distinct energetic signatures that reveal how an individual is relating to another person or a situation outside of themselves based on what's presenting inside themselves. And rather than say one is better than the other, it is often more about life experience and one's capacity to personally relate to what is going on in the environment. Let's look at a few different scenarios to explore the difference between sympathy and empathy. Your boss just lost her father, and you understand that this is a great personal loss for her. But you have not personally lost a parent or anyone close to you, and you are not even sure what was the relationship your boss had with her father. Will you be able to empathize or sympathize with her? Here is another example. Your friend's house is just flooded from a natural disaster. You instantly know what is before her in terms of needing to gut the house of any water damage, the endless details that will surface as the water recedes, the insurance, mold hazards, etc. You understand this because your house flooded a few years ago. So you start to gather lists of resources that you can offer up to your friend at the right moment. But now you're on the phone willing to listen and recognize the stages of disbelief and sadness because you have been there yourself. Are you empathizing or sympathizing with her? Okay, that was an easy one. Because if empathy has a calling card, it would be, I know what you are going through. Both sympathy and empathy connect us to our environment and strengthen relationships. They deliver our sentiments as messengers, but sometimes they deliver more than just the pure sentiments of condolences and emotional support. Sometimes there are other aspects of ourselves that project and tag along with the delivery and confuse the integrity of our well-meaning intentions. Pity may be introduced as an undertone with sympathy, and pity is not very supportive energy. It is procured through judgment. Pity, shame, and judgment have unfortunately become associated with sympathy, and why I sense sympathy has been downgraded as divisive, and why people are searching out its meaning on the internet. For empathy, it can be a trigger when empathizing too much with another person's situation. This creates an imbalance in boundaries, and suddenly who is supporting whom? Have you ever experienced this? You have a friend who has come to support and listen to you, and instead you are listening to them process their past situation? Sympathy, unfortunately, contends with a reputation of being a bit standoffish and lacking depth, and empathy comes with vulnerability and wavering boundaries. Nevertheless, they are like special agents helping each of us to build a sense of belonging. And ultimately, both help us to learn about compassion. Compassion is a casserole that is extended to someone in need, whether it was walked over by sympathy or empathy. Join me for part 2 to discover where does the energy pathways of sympathy, empathy, and compassion begin within a person's energy body, and how these connections can get compromised by judgment and neediness. This has been From My Perspective. For more resources, visit my website at www.smhovem.com. Also, you can pre-order my book, This Space in Between, an Impasse Field Guide, available October 12th, 2021, through all major book distributors.